255 on the bar. $255 for 6. 5 pounds better than yesterday. Well, the day before yesterday. Yesterday was raining too much to train. You don't want to train when it's too wet. It gets slippery. If you slip with a whole bunch of weight in your hands or on your back, things might not go out well for you. So, anyways, 255 for 6. That's good. Neural efficiency is improving. It still works out to an estimated max of, around 300, which is where I've been stuck for a long time. But, neural efficiency is going up. Overall strength, which includes, everything else, that ain't going up. But neural efficiency is improving, which is good, because you need good neural efficiency to train all the other qualities. So, I think I'll throw 275 on there and see what I can do with that. Might be able to get that for a double. 275. Butt raised a little bit. Fruit leather. Oldest candy in the world. What you take fruit, mash it up into pulp, spread it out in a thin sheet, and let it dry. The American version is to cover it with chili powder. Helps preserve it. 260 off the pins, about ½ an inch from the chest. I prefer to do pin presses right about at the level of the chest, but with this setup, I don't have the pin height for it. Actually, that's a really good height for it. Right at that sticking point, but... Boy, you see something? Oh, no. Just moving fast because you feel like it, huh? Alright. But that last press was real uneven. So yeah, I think I might call it there for the heavy bench. Got one at 275 and a little good AMRAP set 255. That's enough to drive progression. Got some good, pin press there with 260. So that's good. It's good isometric on the last. So I think I'll drop down and maybe do one set at 255, paused, and that should be good for benching at least. Traps still kind of cramping up, so I definitely need to work my upper back, especially my trapezius more. 225 pause bench. Oh yeah, that's good. 205. Anybody who says, oh, I train every day, no matter what the conditions, is either a jackass or a wimp. Either they're lying to you, which is the most likely scenario, in which case they're a jackass, or they do things and put themselves, or, they're not lying, and either they never train hard enough to actually get results, in which case they're a wimp, or they do train hard enough to get results, but they put themselves into situations where they can get injured, in which case those injuries set them back, and they just keep doing this cycle of progression, injury, setback, progression, injury, setback, and they never really achieve anything. Like right there, I was about to squat, but my foot kept slipping. And that's because I got a little dirt on my shoe. That's making that floor slick. And that's because of all the wet conditions in the rain. Well, right now it's not raining, so I can just dry that up. But yesterday, when it was raining, well, there's no way I could have done that. And if I had trained yesterday and I had done something, actually beneficial to the body, like squats, like heavy squats or deadlifts, well, I could have slipped and hurt myself. Yeah. Of course, the likelihood of me doing that is pretty low because I tend to use, a good amount of safety equipment, a good amount of, forethought, and I think things through. But yeah. So take your rest days. As for me, I'm going to grab a towel and wipe my shoes down. I think I'm going to go up to 225. A lot of bees floating around. Wonder if there's any good, bee pollinating wildflowers that bloom around this time of year. So if so, I should probably plant some. Alright, if the camera's in place. Yep. Alright, 225. And don't know how many I'll get, but it'll definitely be my high rep set. Easy. I think I might do a set with 245 after I catch my breath. Well, I'm waiting for my wind to come back. One arm rows. And some one-armed overhead press. Because why not? Oh. 'Cause left rhomboid. .45. Feeling good today, so I think I may give 275 a shot. 275. Nice and slow, good and controlled, good reps. Oh yeah, here's a good bit of information for you. These rubber mats, these are horse stall mats for horse stalls. You can get them at a lot of agricultural supply places, you know, Tractor Supply, Tractor Store, feedlot, any place like that. That is the type of rubber mats you want to lift on. And those are really good. They usually come in sizes about like this, about 3x4. About 2 of them are good for a deadlift platform. And if you cut them up into quarters, then you can make some pretty good blocks out of them. Because I don't know, I'm about to do some rack pulls right now. Block pulls are better than rack pulls. And here's why. They're essentially the same thing. You're just doing an elevated deadlift. But with a block pull, the weights are sitting on the blocks instead of the bars sitting on pins. That means if you ever drop the bar, the weights will hit and the bar won't bend. If you drop the bar with a pin pull, you can damage your equipment, damage the pins, damage the bar. But these plates, they're meant to be set down hard. And if you use horse stall mats for elevated deadlifts, that thick rubber won't really squish too much, but it'll deform enough not to damage your plates. So yeah, there's your handy tip of the day. Rack pulls. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, 455. I don't know if I should go heavier than this or just stay right here. Maybe lower the pins, maybe raise the pins. Yeah, I don't know. Still haven't figured out what's optimal for me for this exercise to promote development. Of course, it's only my second time doing it, so not really sure what the results are, but definitely feeling it in my traps, feeling being stretched out and worked. I'm not really feeling it all in the upper traps, way up the neck. So I don't know. Maybe I should drop the weight down, do a few shrugs. Maybe I should move the weight way up and just focus on holding it at the top for time. There's a whole lot of different things you can do, but Alright, 225 for some shrugs. Yeah, I know it's only 225 when I'm using straps. Don't want to have to focus on keeping my grip good and tight. I want to be able to just focus on shrugging the weight up. Kind of hard to find the right position to really work the traps on those. At least it is for me.
Another little kitty. Yeah, cat likes that scratch post. Yeah. Yeah, you like your little scratch post, don't you? You like your little scratching post.